everybody? How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's having a good time, and if you're not, hope this video finds you. That being said, relax, pick up your feet, sit by a fire. If you're not by a fire, put on a YouTube video. That'll probably help. But other than that, let me relax those eardrums. It's time for Manny's Smoking Saturdays. Another Saturday, another day sitting down with you guys, talking to you, having a good time, enjoying the day. I always like enjoying the day. It's very nice, especially like just sitting down, like I said, enjoying it. Sitting down in front of a fire, sitting down in your car, listening to this video before you go to work. It's always so nice. So nice. Oh, hot coffee. We got them hot coffee going on today. Today's a little weird podcast. Mainly because my mind is a little everywhere today. You know, you have those days you just have those days where you're like, I don't know. Something seems off. Today is one of those days. I think that's what a really good topic to talk about. Just feeling off. Feeling like something's wrong when there's not. Excuse me guys, while this cigar wants to be like, no, I'm not gonna turn it on, not today. Give me a second. There we go. My God. Fucking cigar. I want to turn on. You know when you feel off, but you don't know what the problem is, you know? Today is one of those days. I mean, I'm glad to be here with you guys. I'm glad to talk to you guys. Glad to pretty much have you guys talk to me and not talk to you. Well, you guys talk to me through comments. And I love that. I love being able to talk to you guys and have like a conversation through comments and see what you guys like and see what you guys don't like. It's pretty entertaining. It's pretty nice. I like to see that, but there's just, I don't know how to explain it, but something inside me that's just like, nah, today is not a good day. And I decided to fight that. Decided to go, hey, no, you ain't ruling me today, Satan. Not today. I rule me. I tell me what to do and when to do it. Who are you? Who are you, sir? No, I wanted to talk about that today because I thought it's a thing that everybody deals with. It's a thing no matter how happy you are and how many paychecks you get or how much money you get. You always have that one feeling, one day where you're just down in the dumps for no reason. You just have this fucking angry persona about you, and everybody's just wondering why you're such a nice guy. He's so happy all the damn time. Why is he so mad today? Doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. I'm very podcast listeners, you guys don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of rearranging my table. I'm very You see how I have that set up? I have to have it set up a certain way. And it kind of bothers me when I don't have something set up my way. It has to please my eyes, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's the guy, you know, I don't know, he's usually very happy. I don't know why he's so bitter today. People have that. There's people who wake up and just are mad. But there are people who hide it really, really well. And those people I have to congratulate, because I am a bitter, bitter, bitter man when I have those days. Can't do it. I can't do it. Yeah, if I'm bitter, I'm pissed, I am not happy. I am not going to talk to you. Or I'm not going to be your best friend today. Today, you leave Manny the fuck alone. Out of Manny's way. Bad guy coming through. It's just gonna happen. I don't like it. I'm one of those people, man. If I'm in a bad mood, walk away. Just walk away. I hold it in now. I know back in the day, when I was a teenager, early 20s, I was an asshole. No, when I had those bitter days, I was just an asshole. And I made it known I was an asshole. I wasn't having a bad day. You weren't having a bad day. But now, you know, I grew up. I'm 32 now. I see it now, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell. If I'm bitter, I'm asshole mode. I'm not talking to anybody. Keeping it to myself. That's it. It's just gonna be kept to myself. If you talk to me, I'll give you the look. Yeah, I'm good. And I'll walk away. I won't tell you what's wrong. You probably can see it in my eyes. But I won't tell you what's wrong. I was like, today's not a good day, brother. Just let me do my job. Let me do my job. And walk the fuck on. I do have, however, I do work in retail. I'll give you guys that much. Do work in retail, and whenever I'm having those bad days, I do still talk to customers, because obviously it'll be fucked up to be like, you know, a customer comes, oh, sir, can you help me? No, don't you see I'm having a bad day? I'll just turn your ass around and find another associate to help you. Fish? Yeah, you can't do that. And I feel like I'm sorry, I'm in my head because, like I said, today is one of those days, right? You just wake up, you don't feel good. If something wrong is inside, it's internal. You don't know, maybe something didn't transfer to my brain, or something didn't transfer to my body, my nervous system, or something. But I'm just off, and I feel like it's okay. You know, everybody has the right to just be mad. Everybody has that right. You have that right to be upset, to be mad, to scream. But you do not have the right to fuck with somebody else because you're mad. I 100% agree where, can I be mad? Can't I be mad? Can't I be mad? Can I be upset? I want to be upset today. I want to be upset. I want to be mad. Fine. You be mad. I have no problem with that. Go be mad. Go be angry. Go be sad. It's okay. It's okay not to be okay. That's the problem we're dealing with nowadays. Everybody, or actually, this has been a problem since the fucking olden times. Game of Thrones times. For you Game of Thrones people. It's been a problem ever since then. A man has to be a man no matter what. A woman has to be a woman no matter what. A man is not supposed to be angry, sad, or a man is supposed to be angry, right? A man is supposed to be, ooh, macho, muscles, oh, you know what I mean? Where a woman is supposed to be, you know, yes, dear, yes, of course, dear. All right, whatever, cool. You want me to suck your dick now or later? You know what I'm saying? And now those gender roles are switching, and that's awesome, and I'm happy for it because we need more strong women. You know what I mean? And we're getting those strong women in our lives, and that's great. A lot of strong men need strong women to be put down, like, you know, not put down, like put in their place. But that being said, it's okay not to be okay. It's okay. It's okay to go in a corner by yourself and cry your eyes out. It's okay. I mean, you know, I'm a nobody. I'm a nobody. I'm not this like health professional or like somebody big on YouTube, but it's okay to sit down and just cry for no reason. It's okay. It's okay to have that moment where you're like, you know what? Today's just it's just not working out. Today is not a very bad day, but it's just not a good day. And I want to sit down. I don't want to do anything. Nothing productive. Just want to lay down, go to sleep for the whole day. It's okay. It's okay. But for a lot of people, it's not. I'll tell you why. There's a couple of reasons why. Alright, guys, I'm sorry. This is going to be included in the podcast. You guys will probably hear me. I'm going to turn off my fan because my fan is like a lot of shit. You guys probably hear it. Also, it's kind of messing up the smoke. Because I like when the smoke is all around the room. It kind of gives that nice smell. Anyways. So, here we are. But, yeah, a lot of people don't like it. A lot of people can't do it. A lot of people can't go and be like, alright, I'm going to take the day for myself and just shoot the shit. You know, or just sleep or do nothing, right? A lot of people can't do it because they have work. They have family. And sometimes to them, having this this problem is just something they can't do, something they can't afford. And isn't that like the saddest shit? That we are so like tied to this like I don't want to say agenda, but this thing where if we're weak, so weak quotation marks, that if we have like a mental day, or like we're like, you know, our head is like in the wrong place, we're automatically deemed crazy or like not good enough. You know what I mean? And it sucks. It sucks. Because we need that. We need a day where we can just like talk about our problems or just like deal with it alone. You know what I mean? Or just be alone. You know, be alone by yourself and just hash it out. And you know what? You don't even need to hash it out. Because sometimes, for a lot of people out there, there's a day, like I said, there's a day where you're just so fucking over it. You don't want to do nothing. But it never happens again after that. After that one day, you never experience that again. Some people that are like that. Some people that experience depression or mental health with, like, just for no fucking reason and never experience it again. Or good at hiding it. It's probably that one. But I have a friend. I'm not going to say who, and you guys are probably never going to hear him talk or whatever. But he finds it hard for him to wake up in the morning. Not that he wants to die or anything like that. I said wake up. Get up. I meant get up. He doesn't want to get up in the morning. He lays down in his bed, opens his eyes. He looks around, and he's like, why should I even get up? What's the point? He has a good job. He pays all his bills in his house. He seems like a rather happy person when you talk to him. But when he wakes up, he asks himself, why get up? What's the point here? Why should I even try today? Yeah. And that alone just like breaks my little heart. Oh my. The cigar broke a little bit. I hate when that happens. The cigar on the bottom breaks, and then it goes on your lip, and you have to take it out. Like, oh fuck. But yeah, man, it hurts. It hurts me because, you know, I do deal with a little bit of it. Do deal with depression and that. I'm not a depressed person, but I do deal with like feeling like there's like no point in it, and I just want to quit. I don't know how many times I could tell you at my job, I was like, you know what, I'm done. I work hard, I bust my ass, and because of certain things that happen, they wanna penalize me. I'll tell you guys this. I go outside after I smoke this bad boy. I put this down. Go outside, right in front of my house. This is how I make those reels for Smokin Manny. My page. Go outside, right outside my window, or right in the front gate, and I smoke a cigar, and I think to myself, no, what is the point of me going to work tomorrow? Why should I go to work tomorrow? How much should I get paid next week? Is it worth it? Should I keep doing this? Why am I in Hawaii? Does she love me? Does everybody like me enough to stay? You know, these thoughts, they enter my mind every now and then. I'm not saying I think those thoughts every day, but I tend to go outside and have a little thought to myself and wonder, why? I'm pretty sure we've all sat ourselves down somewhere by ourselves and thought, why? For some people, it's really fast. Some people, they've had that talk with themselves when they were younger and fixed all their problems. Maybe not all their problems, but fixed most of their problems, and is pretty happy now and moving on in their life. For people like me, I question myself a lot. I will go back to to a day. I talked about in my streaming. The thing I want to remind everybody in the YouTube video and the podcast area, Spotify, RSS, Pod page, wherever you are. I have had plenty of times where I was just done with Twitch or YouTube or Facebook. I stream on Facebook, have a fun time. But there was one incident and where, you know, I'm like, fuck, you know, this guy is just getting a whole bunch of views, more views than me. I don't know how, but he was, and making me feel like I wasn't good enough for this stuff. And that was one of those moments where I was like, am I good enough for this? Am I fit to be part of this world of streaming and content creation? I'm sorry, I yawned there. Like I said, I just woke up. Well, I didn't tell you guys I just woke up, but I did just wake up. I said this in previous podcasts that when I wake up or I just come from work, I sit down on my chair and I start podcasting, because that's usually when I have the most ideas and my head is more like rapid fire. If I wait a little bit, it tends to cool down, you know, and it might not be as good. Yeah, so like it just makes me wonder, like, I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I should continue. I see these guys making it so far, and I've made it nowhere, basically. Like, I've had my followers, and I have my followers, I meant to say, and a lot of my followers follow this channel as well. So thank you guys, I appreciate you. But when you're at that point and you look at all your stuff and you kind of compare yourself to others, which you shouldn't do. You shouldn't compare yourself to somebody else, because you are different. Everyone is unique. Nobody's the same. Everybody says that there's people that are exactly the same. No, everybody's unique in their own way. You just gotta find yourself, you know? So you just gotta find yourself. You gotta make yourself pop, and you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I 100% believe anybody could be anybody if they apply themselves and put enough effort into what makes them different and what makes them shine. Well, like one of my followers says, Swen. Shout out to Swen. He is So you have to comment on the podcast now because I said your name. Just saying. Comment. Shout out to him, where he always tells me you gotta polish that diamond to shine, right? You gotta shine. And he's right. You know, you gotta do what you gotta keep at yourself. You gotta keep at it. You gotta mold yourself, because nobody can tell you nobody can tell you to do anything but yourself. Nobody can tell you the right path. Nobody can tell you the wrong path, because at the end of the day, nobody can make you go to the right path. Nobody can make you go to the wrong path. It's up to you to take whichever path you want to take. There's a lot of different ones, so you take it as you see fit. But yeah, man. So never like try your best not to like compare yourself to somebody else, because it'll always like put you down. in every podcast, I will try to like keep my my one. So I always try to make one topic into like this big conversation, and I always try to tie it into things I've already said, or and I tie it to things that I've already talked about to bring to make my point more valid. You guys understand what I'm saying, right? try to make you guys understand. But I'm pretty sure all my peoples who have depression and have like these weird days where they wake up and they're like, no, not today. they they already know the problems, the tribulations. Oh, oh, somebody with a motorcycle. See, he's proving my point. He's like, hey, he's right. Whoa, he's right. He's right. Because at the end of the day, you know, that is just something that's just gonna happen. You're gonna wake up that way, and you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel like, no, I'm not doing nothing today. No, don't fucking bother me. I get that at work. I wake up, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. Whenever I see somebody that I know that's gonna make me work, I try to move the other way. I try not to talk to them. I try to avoid them as much as possible because I am not a happy camper today, and I might say something stupid. The thing is with me, like I said, I give them the eye, and I try to make it known that, you know, today don't talk to me. Just don't talk to me today, please. Please, for the love of God, just walk away. Don't talk to me. Please. So I'm asking from you. Walk away. Don't say a word. I won't say a word. Get out of my face. I will do my job. I'll pack down. I'll put things away. I'll make sure that everything's okay. Don't talk to me. don't talk to me. I'll make everything look nice. I swear. Just let me be in my own head today. Fly. Get away from me. And that's how I am. That's how I am when I wake up those days. But if I have one of those days and I'm home and it's my day off, I tend to chill out of my room, not doing anything but watching videos on YouTube and not watching it. So I for explanation, I guess, so I would sit down in my room if I'm having one of these like horrible days, and I sit down, I watch a YouTube video, but I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'm watching in a different language. Like I'm listening to them and I'm understanding it, but not understanding it. Like I forget everything that happened in that video because I'm just zoned out. You know? And just like, damn. The fuck did I just watch? So I want you guys to know. Or I want this to be said because I like to talk about real topics and real things that happen. I don't like to beat around the bush, and I don't like to lie. It's just something you shouldn't do. Excuse me, Mr. Motorbike. It's just these things happen. You know, I don't like to lie. I don't like to bullshit. I feel like it's 100% okay to be what you are and how you are. And I know I tend to like repeat myself, but that's the point, right? If you hear it once, you're probably not gonna listen. You hear it twice, you may hear it. You may hear it 3 times, like, oh, what you say? You know what I'm saying? Repetition is key, anywhere and everywhere. Especially people who don't want to hear it. There's a lot of people who don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I have very bad attitude. I have very bad you know how somebody would explain like, oh, you should do this, you have to do this, you know that, right? You can't not do this. I'll be like, I got it, okay? You don't need to fucking tell me shit, because I'm embarrassed. You know, I feel horrible that I fucked up. So my natural like defense mechanism is to be like, I got it, I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Or not say anything to them and just look at them like with the angry eyes, just like, oh, I'll fucking kill you later. How dare you tell me what to do? You know what I mean? I'm 100% sure there's people like me. 100% sure that there's people out there who think exactly like me and are like, oh shit, I do that too. Damn, I didn't know that. Because, geez, I want to admit I have a problem. Right? Like we all do. We all have problems in our lives, and this is one of my problems. I don't I guess I don't take criticism well. I don't take feedback well. It's something I learned, and YouTube actually helped me out with that. And so did Twitch at a certain point. It helped me out. It helped me learn that, you know, feedback is good and not everybody's attacking you. Because when I was younger, I used to get attacked. People used to attack me while they used to teach me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, that's not how you do it. Are you stupid? Huh? You stupid? Are you fucking dumb? Because that's not how you fucking do it. This is how you do it. You know, I've been taught like that. Not by my parents. My mother wasn't really like that. I was saying, like, people who would talk to me, like other jobs and whatnot, and that's why I didn't take feedback well. That's why I don't take feedback well. And then on top of that, being a kid who used to be at home all the time playing video games, now talking to other people, I don't really understand the dynamic. I have social anxiety. Social anxiety. So when people tell me something, I kind of take it the wrong way sometimes, and it could be a problem. It could be a problem. And it's hard to like fix myself from that, you know. And I will totally understand somebody who goes through the same problem I'm going through. And that's why I'm talking about it today, because I had a barbecue yesterday. It was a good barbecue. Had a couple of friends over. We ate some ribeye and some ribs, delicious ribs and ribeye. Oh man, delicious. And that's some pork too. We had some strip steak, I think, something like that. Mushrooms. We had zucchini, onions, Impossible burgers, because I thought one of my vegetarian friends was gonna come over, but she never did because she was sick. But we had a good time. It was good. Had to end the party early because people came earlier than what I thought, and I used a lot of my energy. I think I'm an introvert, but some people say I'm an ambivert or whatever the fuck it's called, the in between. But when I talk to people, I use a lot of my energy. Like I kind of tend to like talk, and then my energy just goes. out the window. I don't have energy anymore. So I had to end the party early. Usually my parties last until like 12 a.m. But, well, barbecues, not party. It's not a fucking party. It's more like a sit down, eat some steak, some ribeye, some whatever the fuck, drink some beers. Ended at 7 or 6:30. And it was good. It was nice. It was nice. It's that same. It's that guy. That guy right there. He does that. He rides around the block. I don't know why he does that, but whatever. Whatchamacallit? So I had a nice party. It was really nice. And I woke up tonight, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's almost 5 o'clock in the morning right now. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, it is 5 o'clock in the morning. Woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you could say. And they came into my room. I wasn't feeling it. I was sitting back watching Shark Tank. Annoyed and upset. I don't know why. I had a good day yesterday, so why would I be mad? Why would I be upset? There shouldn't be any reason why I'm upset, annoyed, mad, etc. I shouldn't be. But here I am. Mad. Or annoyed, off, not feeling good, feeling like shit. Can't explain it. I don't know why. Maybe something's eating me from the inside and I don't know what it is. Maybe something didn't trigger in my mind. Something happened. Don't know what. But I know because of friends and family that I'm not the only one that feels that way. You know, sometimes people just feel that way, and it's just something you can't control. You can't control that. And I know my hair's messed up. I'm sorry, guys. Just something you just can't control, and it just happens, you know, and you just got to deal with it. That's right. I use those words. Deal with it. Because at the end of the day, like I talked about depression in my first episode, you just can't deal with it. You have to try your best, or matter of fact, do your best. There is no try. There's only do. Yoda. Do or do not. There is no try. Might be a fictional character, but those are true words, man. If you try, you are setting yourself up for failure, because you're saying you're gonna put in a minimal amount of effort. You know what I'm saying? I believe that you can get through it if you try, if you do your best. I said try. See, I even have that problem that I have to stop saying that word. If you do your best, I say that. Try to replace I would try my best with I will do my best. Because you're not promising that you're going to get it done. You're promising that you're going to do your very best, your hardest. Because when you use the word you'll try your best, you're trying to get to your best. You're going to try to do the best you can do, which means you could do the minimal you want to do and just stop. Whereas if you say you're going to do your best, you are going to try your best. It may not fix the problem, but you tried your absolute fucking best. You know what I mean? And if you just do your best to help yourself, I feel like you could get through it. That's me. I may be wrong. I could be wrong. Everybody's wrong now and then. I don't play myself to be out this fucking best of the best that's ever been, never wrong about anything. No, no, I'm wrong a lot. Okay, I don't, I don't ever say that I am right about everything. Okay, I try to be as forthcoming as possible and honest as possible. You know, there's some things that I do keep to myself, which I feel like everybody should have their secrets. Everybody should have their things that they don't tell nobody. Not everything needs to be known. You know what I mean? Not everything. And the fuck is that? Is that? I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking at this spot on my desk. Yep, that was that. You didn't see it. My podcast viewers didn't see it. I mean, listeners didn't see it. Listeners, you didn't see shit. But I try to be as honest and forthcoming as possible. I try to make sure that you guys are getting my input, my honest input, and you guys are getting my stories. I'm not telling you guys everything about everybody else. I'm telling you guys tidbits of certain people, and I'm giving you my input, and then I'm giving my stories mostly, my experiences in life. I've been smoking for 13 years. You know that? 13 years. I've been smoking cigars. It's been a while. Smoking 13 years. Good cigars too. Started back when I worked in I think Deals. I worked in a store called Deals a long time ago. Became a manager there. And I started smoking. Started smoking a cigar. I would smoke it late at night while, you know, people were sleeping in my house. That way I won't bother nobody or nothing like that. And I will always smoke next to the window. Like my cigar outside the window and me just puffing. You know? I just look outside. And outside would look to me, because I would have like my imagination would just would run wild. It'll be like this TV that's playing the events that happened that day or events that's gonna happen the next day. You know, I would think about what I'm gonna do tomorrow, what's gonna happen, and I would display that in front of me. You know, which is imagine what's gonna happen or imagine what already happened. And I just saying I was stressed the fuck out, and those cigars would just put me in a place where I'm like, I'm okay, you know, like I can do this. It was either the cigar or I'll put on my headset, my Turtle Beaches. You guys remember Turtle Beaches, the old ones? Do I have a pair here? No. Put on the old Turtle Beaches, the white and black ones. And I would just I would fucking blast the shit out of that Turtle Beach. That way I hear nothing from the outside. It'll just be me and the video game. And I'll forget every single fucking problem I ever had. Ever had. And when I'm sorry guys. And when I smoked, it would be almost the same thing. I remember I told you guys I would imagine what happened and what's gonna happen, and I would think that everything's gonna be okay because I could see myself doing good. I'll be alright. I don't work there anymore, so when I say this, I'm not gonna get in trouble. But when I will work there, I'll be like, well, I have to deal with this bitch manager, but I'll be alright. She was mean. She was mean. If she wasn't getting her way, if she didn't get her way outside of work, she'll make inside of work the most horrible experience. She just had to. Well, so if you guys think I'm being a little asshole about her, just let's put it this way. She got she had people take her to court. She got moved from that deals to another deals for complaints, and that deal's closed down. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know. Sorry guys. I'm like a little in my head. Like I said, I'm just trying to pick up the pieces where I am right now, and I'm getting there. This right here is therapeutic to me. Talking and smoking a cigar, some coffee. It's good. And I stopped smoking, right? For a while. I think I've been sober. I guess. Would you call that sober? Not smoking? Let's say. I don't want to call it that. Let's say not smoking. I have not been smoking for. See. I was smoking for like. A couple of years. And then stopped. 5-6 years. I haven't smoked for 5-6 years, and I've become increasingly stressed out by my job. And my job is great. I love my job. Like there is no other job that is really lenient on policies, and their policies are very lenient. I mean to say, and they're great people over there, all of them. And I wouldn't trade them for the world because they're amazing peeps over there. But I get stressed out. I get stressed the fuck out. And then when I smoke the cigar, I'm outside. Like I said, I told you guys, I'm outside, and I'm just smoking and just looking outside my gate. And I'm looking at the sky sometimes, and I'm looking at the stars, and I'm just like, I could be there. You know, I can be up in those stars. What can I do next? How can I make myself better? Or am I gonna be better? Am I gonna get that promotion I want? Is this gonna happen? Is that gonna happen? And then I'm there just smoking the cigar, and there's nothing for like 30 minutes to an hour, or however long. Smoking it. That single word. Not even thinking about anything. Like my mind is completely blank, and I'm just spacing really. And I look at my cigar, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be okay. This podcast is gonna be great. I know this podcast is gonna be great. I'm gonna get that promotion at work. I know I am, because I am the best at what I do. I can't get replaced. I know I'm replaceable, but the shit I do, I'm a valuable asset, baby. Valuable. Valuable. Valuable, 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 valuable. I know I could be the best I could be. I know. And after I'm done with that cigar, I put down my cigar. I close my ashtray, and then I go to my room. I put on my stream, and I start streaming because I have cleared my mind. I've activated something in my brain. But my point is that this is gonna sound weird, or well, not weird, but I don't know. I don't want to use the word fucked up, but kind of. I use my cigar, as something to clear my fucking head from stress. I smoke because I want to clear my mind, because it does clear my mind. It does make me feel a certain type of way. So does coffee. So does streaming and playing video games. But I'll say this to all my people who came from my stream and my channel. I want you guys to listen to this, and I want you guys not to take this out of context or think of it as messed up or something. I don't get I don't clear my mind when I'm streaming. When I'm streaming, I'm using my energy to talk to my streamers, my viewers, and the video game that I'm playing. I'm trying to be the best I can be at the video game. Because when I stream and I'm playing, like, let's say one of my favorite games, Resident Evil, I try to be the best at it, right? I try to be the best, and that doesn't clear my head. What that makes me do is concentrate and use my energy and my full my full embodiment in that game, and that's why I can't really clear my mind. I have to be more. I can't be laid back when I'm playing it. I have to, you know what I mean? I'm not saying that you guys on my channel, my followers and my viewers, that you guys are not helping me in any type of way, or like you guys make me stressed out. I'm saying that I can clear my mind with video games because I'm always streaming. I'm always playing to, you know what I mean, like be the best, or be better, or be good at it, you know what I mean? And that's why this is helping me. Because when I'm streaming, I'm fighting to be, or fighting to get noticed. And I mean, it's really, really hard to say that without sounding like a fucking asshole or something like that. Because I am fighting to get noticed. I'm fighting to be seen by everybody else because I'm streaming. You know, I'm streaming. I say this a lot. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's not about the viewership. But when I'm streaming and having a good time, I do have that sense of like, damn, I want more people to watch me and see that, you know, I'm actually good at this game and I really love this game. And people will see me, and I get to, and this is my view. I get to talk with them, and I get to know their story, and I get to know why they like this game, and I like that. And if I don't get those interactions, I'm like, why am I even streaming? I could play this by myself. And I know there's people out there who stream and think the same way I do. I know I'm not alone. I know I'm not alone. Let's take a moment and let's watch this. Let's watch this. Oh, that is so satisfying. That is so fucking satisfying. Podcast listeners, you heard that? Beautiful sound of coffee going down into a cup. And for the YouTube viewers, you see that smoke just coming out of this cup? How hot that is. Oh, beautiful hot coffee. You can't get that nowhere else. Unless you watch a YouTube video about it or go to a coffee shop and watch it. But point is, can't watch to anybody. Can't watch to anywhere else. So I picked up smoking cigars again because I'm stressed out, and it clears my head, you know. Okay, phone. And besides all that, it makes me feel okay. You know, I guess I got to defend myself a little bit. It's not an addiction. Okay, calm yourselves down. I smoke like 2 a day. It's okay. Calm. Wait, you're over here. Okay, bring yourself down. Right here to my level. Bring it right here. Right here. Bring it down. I'm not flexing. This is me flexing. This is not me flexing. Bring it over here. Head level, okay? Head level. I did that so you guys don't think I'm like trying to show off my muscles. I have no muscles, so shut up. I'm fat. Don't worry about it. I just realized for the podcast listeners, I was putting at head level. You know how you put your hand up? You up here. Put my down to hand level. You know what I'm saying? That was me flexing. Sorry. That's flexing. This is not flexing. Flexing, not flexing. You see that over there? That's my stuff right there. See that right there? That's my soaps. And if you look up there, that's my Oculus box. For my podcast listeners, I was showing off my room a little bit. I was doing the Transformers joke. You remember in Transformers where Shia LaBeouf flexed his muscles while he showed off his car? It just clears my mind. You know, it makes me puts me, it keeps me grounded. I feel like, you know. That's all. I think I'm addicted to coffee more than I'm addicted to smoking anyways. I just bought 2 pounds of coffee, so you tell me. It's going to be like a intervention. We noticed that you bought like 5 pounds of coffee in one day, and you drank like 3 and 2. So can sit down. We're going to have a talk. Sit down. No, cigars are okay. Coffee, all right. Listen, you're not getting any energy anymore. You just drink it just to drink it. 1 cup is enough, not 4. Which I agree. I agree 100%. Don't drink more than 1 cup. But it is what it is. I drink that much. I drink a lot. I feel so. Like I said, why I'm more quiet today than anything else. I did wake up in I'm not gonna say a shitty mood, but in not the greatest mood. Just woke up and I didn't feel right, and it's something we all go through. Like I said before, we're just gonna talk about that a little bit before it's over. We're almost over. Cigar is at that level, so we have like a little bit more, maybe right here, maybe to the tip. We'll probably get it there. Probably do a little bonus for you guys. We get right there, and then we'll stop it. Okay. For you guys who don't want to stop listening to the podcast, who like watching my lips hit the cigar just right. Oh. Oh yeah, we like that. We like to smoke. I think I know why I'm a little upset too. I just thought about it when I just did that puff right there. My mother-in-law, she don't like that I smoke. Like I said, I live with my in-laws because I take care of them. I'm smoking outside. It's how I do, right? I smoke outside, which you should do if you live with your elderly, anyone. You smoke in a room that's very far away, and that's where it's ventilated, and it will go out. Make sure that the smoke does not linger. They're older people, and they could get fucked up. I'm telling you guys, do not smoke unless those elderly people smoke. I smoke outside where they will not smell the smoke, where they will not see the smoke. I either smoke outside, where I'm puffing outside of the gate, or I'm smoking in the backyard, where it goes over the fence. Not near the house. I'm respectful. But she sees me smoking my cigar. Yeah. Cigar is so good. Yeah. And she sees it. She looks at me. And then she goes, oh. And she goes, she looks at me and she smiles. And she leaves. She goes, like 5-6 hours later, she tells my girlfriend. I call them my mother and father-in-law, my in-laws, because we've been together for 12 years. We haven't got married because of money and other complications. She goes tells, because I have a problem. I cough around her. So I coughed because I gulped in and my saliva went down the wrong hole and I started coughing. Shit, it went down the wrong hole. And I walked past her back to the backyard. I didn't have anything in my hands. I wasn't smoking. I was not smoking at the time. And she told my girlfriend, "Oh, he's coughing. See, that cigar is bad." And she's like, "He just said it was saliva, Mom." And like, "Oh, well, my throat is itchy because of all the cigar smoke." And after my girlfriend told her, I was pissed. I was like, she doesn't even smell the cigar. I smoked the cigar nowhere around her. How is she fucking smelling the cigar? You know what I mean? Like, it's that type of shit that annoys me. I understand that she just doesn't want me to smoke, and I wish she would say that instead of saying, "Oh, my throat's getting itchy." I had a conversation with my girlfriend the other day where I told her, like, I'm not getting enough sleep. This is a good conversation. This is why I brought this topic up. I don't get enough sleep. I have insomnia. I'm stressed out. I have anxiety, I guess, and I feel like, I'm overly stressed and I can't handle it, or I can handle it. Bad wording. I can handle it because I'm not fucking going psycho, but this keeps me grounded. This keeps me down and good. And I told her that, and she's like, "Okay, I understand." And she lets me smoke outside, and she lets me smoke in my room if I have it ventilated. 3 windows open. I swear to God, 3 windows open. You can't see it, but this is facing. So the smoke. The window's open over here. Okay, there's a big gap right here. It doesn't look like it, but there's a big gap right here. My podcast listeners, if you guys don't know, there's a green screen like right behind me, and there's a big gap between the green screen and that window. So when I blow smoke, and there's a big hole up here too, and there's like 2 windows over here, and there's like 2 windows over here. So the smoke is going out. The smoke is not going anywhere else in the house. Like, you may smell it like maybe a feet away out of my room, but that's about it. The smoke dissipates, the smell dissipates, but she didn't say shit until she seen me smoke. It's that placebo effect, where if you see something, you start thinking you have something. You know what I mean? Like like COVID. Right now, COVID. When you cough, you start feeling. I don't know if I could taste. I don't know. That didn't taste right. Do I have COVID? You get that placebo, where you think you have something, but you don't. And I guess that's what it is. And I have to be understanding, and I have to be, like, I'll let it slide, and I'll let her have her thing, where I would just be like, all right, I'm sorry, I won't smoke or anything like that, but I'll smoke outside. I won't let her see me smoke at all. I'll smoke in secret. It's fine. And one of the reasons why I smoke outside in my front yard is because they're over there in the back, right? Their room is like in the back. So if I smoke in the backyard, there's a possibility the smoke with the wind might hit their window by mistake. Even though if I mean, it's not a possibility because I could just smoke like all the way in the back where the fences is, and they can't smell it at all. But I like being respectful, and I like being like, maybe there's a chance they might smell it, and I might hear it in the morning, and I don't want them to be upset because one of them is very like, he's very like sick. He's not sick, but he's like in pain most of the time, and I don't want to give him more reason to be upset or like not upset, like more hurt, or more like feel more damn, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want him to have more reason to feel like there's something else he has to worry about. Better yet, he's a veteran. He has spine, legs, arms, head problems. Everything hurts him. Everything. And he said it was hard. He said it's hard for him to walk around the house. So imagine me smoking in front of him and like around him. Now he's gonna have to worry about his fucking lungs. No, I can't do that. That shit will hurt me. I love the guy. I lived with this family for like 5-6 years. I love them to death. I've learned them. They even call me family. The only reason she's saying that too is because she cares about me and she knows about my heart problems. And I do have a heart problem. I'll get into it maybe in another episode, but I do have a heart problem. I do have like a lot of problems in my body. I probably won't talk about it. It's a very personal problem. I'll probably talk about it most likely in another episode. I feel like today's episode is already like it's already depressing as it is, but I don't want to call it depressing. I'm sorry. I call it depressing only because it's a topic that not, like I said, not a lot of people like to talk about this problem. Not a lot of people like to talk about I'm depressed right now and I don't want to do anything. Not a lot of people want to talk like that. Not a lot of people are okay with talking about how depressed they are. It's just the truth. And I'm pretty sure you guys know. Or some of you. Not a lot of people are like that. Not a lot of people wake up and feel like they just don't want to do it. They just want to fucking throw something across the room or punch the wall, but they can't. I know how it feels. There's days where I want to cry. I'm being honest. There's days that I want to cry. That I just want to sit down, go on the ball, and cry my fucking eyes out. But I know I can't. I know that there's just... Jeez, I'm sorry, guys. There's just something... I just can't. I can't cry. I have to be a little strong. You know, I have to hold out. I have to just grind my... I have to, you know, just hold and just... all inside. And when I go outside and I smoke the cigar, or when I talk on this podcast and I smoke the cigar and I talk to the camera, it's therapeutic because I'm getting myself out there and I feel a little bit better. I don't feel 100%, but I feel maybe 25-50% better. And that's a win for me because I feel a little bit better. And with that, I could fight 50 with 50. I can't. You know what I'm saying? There are problems that, you know, we all deal with, and we all like take it. I'm sorry, guys. There are problems we deal with, and we just take it in stride. You know what I mean? We fight, and that's what makes us human. You know, it makes us. The thing is, we're fucking human. Like I said. We're human. We're human. And you know, we feel these emotions because we're human. We feel these emotions because we're human. We feel this pain, this anger, these tears because we're human and we can't help it. Every machismo man in this fucking world feels it too. They just don't want to say anything. Fight me. That's true. I died once, I'll die again. I don't give a fuck. I'll talk about that in another podcast. But yeah, women, they show it all the time. They're insecure. Women are insecure. And so are men. I just said this. Men are insecure. Men might be the most insecure because they can't show that they're insecure. Yeah, there's a lot of men nowadays that show off that they're insecure and they can't handle certain situations, but women were always shown that they're insecure, that they can't handle certain things, but I feel like women are getting stronger nowadays. Like, they're not going to take that bullshit anymore, you know? But the thing is that from society's standpoint, it's okay for a woman to be insecure. It's okay for a woman to like cry for no fucking reason. It's okay for a woman for a woman not to be able to handle her emotions. That's okay. That's okay. That's fine. But if a man like me, full-grown adult man, was to cry for no fucking reason, you ask, "Why are you crying?" And just be like, "I don't know. It's just something in my body." And full tears coming down my throat, red eyes. I said down my throat, down my cheek, and red eyes. They're just gonna look at me like, "Are you fucking crazy?" Or they're gonna be like, "Oh, you're too weak. I don't want you." That's not fair. It's kind of hard to be a man in this world when you can't cry, you can't get mad for no reason, you can't do all these things because you're a man. You're supposed to be strong, right? You're supposed to be one that picks up the bullshit. You're supposed to be the one that picks up all that fucking baggage. You're supposed to be holding your baggage, your wife's baggage, your kids' baggage, your parents' baggage, and you are supposed to handle it like a fucking man, shut the fuck up, and keep going. But no. If a woman was to do all that, she'd be like, "Oh my god, she's a badass female. She could do all that? Oh my god, that's crazy." But if a man does it, nobody blinks an eye because he's supposed to fucking do it. That's his fucking job. That's what he's supposed to do. That's the bare fucking minimum as a man. You know? Maybe I'm just talking. It's hard. It's hard to get emotional to your parents. It's hard to get emotional to your friends. It's hard, man. But I feel like I have a good clique where they totally understand. But I know certain people that don't. You know, certain people that the thing you're supposed to do is that. Take care of people. You're supposed to take care of it. No ifs, ands, or buts. Take care of it. Take care of it. Take care of it. I'm here in this podcast, this episode, to say that you don't have to. That you don't have to go through all that drama. You don't have to take that bullshit. You can just say no. You know? That word is so hard to say now. No. For anyone. Because you're afraid to look bad or something like that. Stress is evil. Stress is just something that everybody has, and some people have anxiety attacks because of it. We have, it's a huge number, right? I think of people that kill themselves because of anxiety and stress and not being up to par for certain things, you know? Not being up to par to what people want us to be. Thanks, airplane. I was trying to get to my point here. Hope my podcast viewers, listeners, are liking the sound, the ambient sound of airplanes. Thank you, by Manny. All right, well, guys, let me smoke a little bit more of this, and then we'll end this podcast, which has just been me, I don't know. That's my point. Because right now I don't know how to explain what I'm talking about here. I'm trying to be very open and secure about myself. I feel like I am. I feel I'm a very secure person, but I do have my doubts. Like right now, like I told you, how I woke up, how I am, how I feel today. I'm not happy today. No. Am I happy that I'm doing this podcast? Yes. Am I happy that you guys, I see in my viewership over there in the podcast, you know, I got minimal views, like 4 or 3 views, but there are people who watch the whole thing, so that must mean it's good. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the podcast, is what I'm saying. And that makes me happy. But I am very just not myself today. Sometimes I'm afraid to say it. Sometimes because I'm afraid people might judge me because of, well, my gender. And I hate to say it, but it's true. I hate to say that, you know, I just don't feel good. I don't feel right. Something wrong right now. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you. But I feel like shit. And that's where it ends. But yeah, guys, as a final note, because my cigar is very low. As a final note, you guys are strong. Every single one of you. It's human to be stressed out. It's human to be angry. It's human to have anxiety. It's human. Your brain is human. This, you may be like a strong bodybuilder, strong can lift a bull. But here, Your brain can only take so much. Your heart can only take so much. Your liver, your lungs can only take so much. You're human. You're not a machine. Even machines can break down. I want you to remember that. If you think you're a machine, there's a reason why we build new machines. You're a strong person. Every single one of you. But when you go and a strong person, everybody is strong, very strong. But you're allowed to have those days where you're just like, I'm done. I don't want to do it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's okay not to be okay. Like that song. It is. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to just feel like nothing's working. Don't feel like you're nothing because of something that you can't control. You can't control this. The brain is just something that just works on its own sometimes. You could think for yourself. You could pick up a box because you said so. You could pick up this coffee mug because you said so. You could drink because you told your brain to. But sometimes, somewhere or another, your brain is going to do something you don't want. A good example of that is dreams, nightmares. There's a reason people have nightmares. There's a reason people have dreams. You don't control who you fall in love with. You don't control that. That's your brain. That's your heart. You can't control that. You have an obligation to yourself to just stop and take a second for yourself. Mental health is very important. If you guys need help talking to somebody, I'll put a link in the description for the suicide hotline or something. You guys need help to find somebody to talk to. If not, just sit down, read a book, watch a video. If this video helps you at all, I 100% am grateful that you found my video and it helped you. That's awesome. But at the end of the day, your health is more important than anything else. Nobody can tell you otherwise. But that'll be it for this podcast. I appreciate everybody who came. Appreciate everybody who watched. And hope everybody has a good day. This is Smokin Manny. This was a little somber podcast. It was a little funny, but it's a more serious podcast today because like I said, I just wanted to be 100% forthcoming when it comes to me and everything that goes on in my life. In this podcast, I wanted to reflect that because it is me smoking a cigar, talking to a camera, hopefully talking to people too, and you guys reflect that to me by just commenting below, telling me what you guys think and all. But if I don't get any viewers, that's fine. I do this for therapeutic purposes as well. I don't mind saying that. I'm, like I said, 100% honest. Guys, have a good one. As always, I appreciate you guys. Because as strong people, don't ever give up on yourself. You guys can make something. Anything. You guys are strong enough for it. Everybody is. You just have to find a way. And I'm 100% sure there is a way for every single person in this world. So, guys, be safe. Be happy. Then, have a good one. Mahalo.